And when he blows, he will blow, and he'll give it such a blow that every single thing in the universe will come to an end. The K2, the Himalayas, the Everest, they will turn into dust. The sound of the horn is so terrifying. The earth will be like a vessel in the ocean getting battered by tornadoes from all directions. The sound of the horn is so terrifying. That mother who's got a baby in her stomach, that is 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant, she will drop her load, she will miscarry her baby. Why? Because the sound of the horn. The sound of the horn is so terrifying that you will see on that day, that child is only 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old. His face will turn wrinkly, his hair will turn white, he will look like a person who's over 100. Why? Because this is the day of reckoning.
وصرت تحوم كالطير تحلق في ثقافات وتنهل من ربى الخير.
And then bear this in mind. It could be possible that as we see these people sitting, you are sitting and listening to a reminder. It could be possible that a person is in some shisha lounge. It could be possible that a person could be selling drugs. It could be possible that a person could be listening to Snoop Dogg. It could be possible that a person could be at home chilling out on his iPad or his iPhone. And all of a sudden, Allah will say to Israfil alayhi salam to blow through the horn. This angel is such that his eyes are fixed on the throne of the Creator. This angel is such that he does not blink. Why? Fearing that he'll miss the command of Allah. And when he blows, he will blow, and he'll give it such a blow that every single thing in the universe will come to an end. The K2, the Himalayas, the Everest, they will turn into dust. The sound of the horn is so terrifying. The earth will be like a vessel in the ocean getting battered by tornadoes from all directions. The sound of the horn is so terrifying that mother who's got a baby in her stomach, that is 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant, she will drop her load, she will miscarry her baby. Why? Because the sound of the horn. The sound of the horn is so terrifying that you will see on that day, that child is only 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old. His face will turn wrinkly, his hair will turn white, he will look like a person who's over 100. Why? Because this is the day of reckoning. And when this is taking place, you will see the mother who's got a child, she won't remember that she had a child. Why? Because the sound of the horn. The sound of the horn is so terrifying that you will see mankind will be in a drunken state, but in reality they won't be drunk. The hadith of Abu Hurairah comes to mind, that the shaitan and his army, they will begin to run and they will begin to hide. They will begin to run and they will begin to hide, but on that day there is no refuge. They will look above them, and what would they see? The sky will look like the black filth of oil, and it will crack piece by piece. The earth beneath them, it will crack piece by piece. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Picture this in your mind. The oceans, they will explode from their places. They will explode from their places. They'll be on fire on that day. The stars will lose their shine, and they'll come crashing down, and there'll be darkness everywhere. And when there is darkness everywhere, the angel of death, it will say to Allah, "Oh Allah, all those are in the heaven and all those are in the world, they have come to an end, except for all those who you wish to remain alive." Allah will say, "Who remains?" And the angel of death will say, "Oh Allah, Jibreel remains, Israfil remains, Mikael remains, and the angels who are carrying your throne, they remain." And then Allah the Almighty will say, "Let death come to Jibreel, let death come to Mikael, let death come to Israfil, and let death come to all those angels who are carrying my throne." And then Allah the Almighty will say, "Tell me, who remains?" And the angel of death will say, Oh Allah, I remain and you remain. Allah the Almighty will say that I created you for a purpose. Today you have fulfilled your purpose. You also die and you will die. Then Allah the Almighty, He will roll up all the heavens in His hands. He will roll up all the worlds in His hands. And Allah the Almighty will say, I am the Almighty Allah. I am the Almighty Allah. For whom is the divine rule today? For whom is the power today? For whom is the kingdom today? I am the King of all kings. Where are your dictators? Where are your oppressors? No one will answer, and only Allah will answer. And Allah will say, power is for Allah, might is for Allah, the one, the only, the irresistible. The hadith states that the earth will be made flat, stretched like rubber. And Allah the Almighty will order the heavens to rain, and He will rain for 40 days until the water reaches 12 cubit. And when the water reaches 12 cubit, Allah the Almighty will say, Jibreel, Mikael, Israfil, Malak al-Maut, come to life. And they will all come to life. Then the souls of the believers will be brought. They'll be bright and shiny. Then the souls of the disbelievers will be brought, and they'll be dark and murky. And Allah the Almighty will place the souls in the horn and order Israfil alayhi salam to blow through the horn. And when he blows, he will give it such a blow that the souls will come out like the swarm of bees. They will cover the heavens and the earth, and they will enter the bodies, and everybody will be resurrected. Everybody will be resurrected. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you will die the way you lived, and you will be resurrected the way you died.
إليك تهنئة تلون فرحة العمر.